Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall, and most I can always call. My intention is to get a 5-part message for chat today on May 19th. Hello, it's me, Trey Reach Tower 2. Hope you're having a great day today. It's 8:32 a.m. here in Atlanta, Georgia. Please let me know when and where you're watching this. And if this message resonates with you in the near future or distant future. If it doesn't, that is okay too. There are other readers that could help you. 832 breaks down to 3 plus 2 is 5, 8 plus 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Sorry, I was slipping. You could be seeing 1313 today. You could have been seeing 1313 in the last 5 days, or you will be seeing 1313 in the next 5 days. 1313 breaks down to 4, 4. So we're talking about stability here. And based on what comes out in the card, we'll see what in regards to 4, 4, 4 or your stability do we need to be concerned about and or just, shed light on. So Holy Spirits have prevent me from the fall. Most likely was called. Why has chat been seeing 1313, i.e. 4, 4, right? Ooh. In the last 5 days or in the next 5 days or even today. 4, 4, 4 talks about stability. So let's see. At top of the deck, ooh, 10 of Swords. 10 talks about completion. So maybe you could be feeling incomplete, right? Drained, right? This could be internally. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't mean to grab that, but ooh, 2 major arcanas, 2, 2, 2, right? We're talking about 4, 4, 4. So maybe you need to be more patient with yourself, right? And, not spread yourself thin. My right leg is twitching, so that could be very prominent too, right? Again, this 10 of Swords, 10 talks about completion, right? You're probably bringing something to completion more early than it needs to be. The Temperance card is 14. You need to be more patient with yourself, right? And stop spreading yourself thin, right? The stability we're talking about is in yourself. We're not really talking about outside of you. We're not talking about like other relationships. We're talking about your inner stability, so probably dealing with your root chakra, right? Because there is red on this card, right? And you could be just poking at your root chakra and not actively trying to heal your root chakra or, revamp it or re-energize it in a way. And you need to realize this. Take a step back and be patient with yourself and realize how you've been spreading yourself thin, right? You need to change that. So there is some early type of completion coming here, dealing with your inner stability, right? Inner world, inner, way of thinking that can exude externally if you do not make this change, right? And it can exude externally in a very negative way. So I think Spirit is telling you, your angels are telling you to look inward, right? Fill your cup. You see how this person is filling their cup? You need to fill your cup. I just noticed that. Inwardly, right? This person is filling your cup inward, right? Going from top to bottom, right? You cannot give to other people without filling your own cup, right? You need to change. There's a completion, right, inward that has to do with your inner stability, inner world. And you need to change the way you think about that and how you're giving to it. You need to pour more into yourself than into others, right? And this could cause a level of introspection. 2, 2, 2 is very prominent out here. 2 major arcanas, right? A level of introspection that you need to take a step back. Like I said, 3, 2, 1 on my timer and look towards yourself and see how you've been over giving. Right, there's 3 major arcanas out here. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5. Right, there's a change that has to happen here. You probably are addicted to giving to others. Right, there's 2 people on this card. Right, you need to stop being addicted to giving to others because honestly, it's draining you and your inner stability. Right, once you understand how to draw a boundary with how much you're giving to others, it's something I need to do too. Then maybe you'll understand that not feel so much drain, but also be given blessings in return, if that makes sense. You can't just keep on giving to people and hoping that they'll get back to you because they won't, or they won't reciprocate that, right? You have to understand that certain people will not be able to reciprocate what you give back and understand that you have to hold that boundary and stop being overly giving, overly giving. I forgot the word, right? And that could be an addiction or a type of stronghold that has you by the grips. Right. Nonetheless, what we're talking about 4, 4, 4 out here is your inner stability that you've been neglecting, and that's coming to a halt and coming to a completion because you have to make this change, right? That involves you being more introspective and kind of dialing back the way that you give to others and give more to yourself. This is going to cause a level of introspection, 4, 4, 4 on my timer, right? That allows you to realize, revamp, and understand, right? And uncover the type of addictive ways you've been giving to other people, maybe, to people please or based on a lack mindset. Like, I don't have this, I need to work for this. Everything does not need to be worked for. You deserve good things without having to work for them. At the bottom of the deck, you get Two of Swords. There's a decision you have to make to keep going down this path or change it, right? That's the energy of the day. Know that your energy is your own. My energy is my own. No one try to adopt. If you, Shama, ancestors will break you like a pop. Have a great day.